Hey guys, here's my top 15 most hated cartoon characters, honorable mentions. As I mentioned, cartoon characters who did not make the top 10-15 list, but will still be mentioned. Myrtle. More like Myrtle the turtle from Lilo and Stitch. She's a spoiled brat who picks on Lilo and Stitch, and I just don't like the way she treats them or anybody in general. And it's cool to see Lilo attack her butt. Screw Myrtle. Iris from Pokemon. Not Irish. I know that because people were getting on me on my Remembering Kids WB Part 2 video correcting me saying it's Iris, not Irish. Well, you know what? I don't care. And I enjoyed not saying her name correctly. Couldn't stand her saying to Ash, "Oh, you're such a little kid." Girl, do you not realize you're a kid too? She acts like she's Ash's mother when she says that. For crying out loud. Glad she's not on Pokemon anymore. They need to bring back Misty and Brock. And I don't want to hear people say Pokemon can't have the same characters. They have to switch it up. Oh, please. They can bring back Misty and Brock and still continue bringing in more characters with Ash, Misty, and Brock. They can do that. Cut it out. Jesse, James, and Meowth of Team Rocket. After all the 1,000 times failing to capture Pikachu and other Pokemon, they still don't know when to give up. They need to move on doing something else that doesn't involve stealing Pokemon. Not to mention saying the same repetitive motto that they still do today and still been doing it since 1998. In every freaking episode. Jesse! And James! Yeah, I have to do James's current higher voice now, since he doesn't have the deeper voice anymore. And James. Yeah. And Meow, that's right. And of course, Wobbuffet. Yeah. Include Wobbuffet as well. The motto doesn't need to be used in every episode. It's like give the viewers a break. Someone needs to blast a foot up Team Rocket's asses, sending them blasting off forever. Although I always thought Jesse was hot with that super duper long red hair, that Team Rocket outfit, those lips. Can't forget about those thigh high boots. Good lordy lord. Angelica Pickles, aka the 3-year-old spawn of Satan. She's so bossy, always picking on the babies, calling them dumb. Why does she have to pick on her cousins and friends, especially her own cousins, Tommy and Dill? Jeez. Let's not forget that one hide and seek episode of Rugrats where she pretty much took Chucky's glasses. Because when Chucky was about to count up all the way to 10, she was like, whoa, you're cheating. You need to take your glasses off. And it's like, girl, do you realize the boy can't see without his glasses? Chucky needs his glasses so he can see. That's the point. I mean, he would still have his eyes closed even with his glasses on. She act like he turned his head while everybody wasn't looking with his glasses on. He needed to keep his glasses on. So she told him to take his glasses off, and she took him. And she caused him to go around blind looking for Tommy, Phil, and Lil. And it's amazing how Angelica is considered the most hated cartoon character, but I found out that back in the 2002 TV Guide, she was declared the 7th on their list as the top 50 greatest cartoon characters of all time. Are you serious? How a cartoon character like Angelica is considered the most hated, but was ranked 7th as the top 50 greatest cartoon characters of all time? That doesn't make any sense. That's just cray-cray. And it's weird because I kind of had a crush on her when I was little. I don't know why. I think it was her blonde pigtails, purple ribbons, purple dress, and the blue pants with the green polka dots on it is what got me. The Canker sisters of Ed and Nettie. Yeah, the 3 girls who are madly in love with the Eds. The girls need to realize the boys will never love them. Double D's some kind of geeky pimp. Not only Sarah, but even Marie was head over heels for him. I guess they like sweet geeky guys. No way on earth Double D would ever fall in love with those two, especially Sarah. Being married to her would be a nightmare and a wrap for Double D. Paulina Sanchez. Yeah, the Hispanic cheerleader from Danny Phantom. She may be a beautiful teen from the outside, but her personality is unattractive on the inside. She's mean and is all about beauty and popularity. Connie from Family Guy. Yes, she's another of those popular cheerleader cartoon characters. Just like Paulina, she may be beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, her personality is unattractive. She treats people like crap, especially Meg, since Meg is the whipping mule of every damn body. That's okay because her cruelty haunts her back, and the entire Griffin family clan got her good. Especially Brian when he pretty much told Connie's theory of why she's such a bitch. Oh, get her, Brian. Get her, Brian. Man, I was laughing my ass off the entire time when he ripped Connie to shreds because everything he said about Connie was obviously true. She obviously took her problems out on Meg for those reasons that Brian mentioned. And it was so epic towards the end when Brian was just finishing up saying, "How's that? Am I in the ballpark now?" Brian, you damn sure are in the ballpark because you just put Connie to shame. And I especially loved it how you knew Connie was about to cry, especially when you saw her quivering lips. Oh, it was great seeing Connie cry. She deserved it. Oh, man. Brian is so epic when he's drunk or high. But despite getting payback, it never causes her to change her personality. So Connie pretty much don't give a darn. Well, let cruelty continue biting her in the ass. Sooner or later, she's going to have to wave the white flag and call it truce. Peggy Hill. Who could actually like this woman? She reminds me of Sarah Palin. Both wear glasses and have granny beehive hairdos. Amy Winehouse's beehive puts theirs to shame. When you see Peggy, you think of Sarah Palin. Peggy is so narcissistic, anti-Semitic, and has an inflated ego. Also from King of the Hill, Hank's late father, Colonel Cotton Hill. I'll give him props for serving the country, but that guy was violent, mean, abusive, and such a sexist. I mean, he mistreated women like he used them as objects like rappers. I mean, do you see the look on Peggy and Hank's face? They are angry at him. Hank is looking at him like, "Dad, what are you doing here? You and Bobby are supposed to be back at the house." It's not a surprise in the Death Picks Cotton episode he would die, taking his last laugh, then dying. Didn't Bobby call his grandfather Ging Ging? "I'm not your Ging Ging and I'm not your Bing Bing." Well, your Ging Ging was a Bing Bing and now is dead. Enjoy your dirt nap, Cotton Prick Hill. Scrappy Doo. Hey, can't blame people for not liking Scrappy. More like Crappy Doo. I appreciate his determination and bravery since he's not afraid to fight the villains. Plus, I give him credit for not needing a Scooby snack to be brave, unlike his uncle and Shaggy. But what I don't like is how Scrappy sees Scooby as the bravest thing since sliced bread. Like his uncle isn't afraid of anything. Yes, he is. I mean, that's great he looks up to his uncle, seeing him as a hero, but don't act like he's brave and not afraid of anything. "My Uncle Scooby is the bravest, right, Uncle Scooby?" Like Scooby's supposed to agree with his nephew. Scooby knows doggone well he's not brave, along with Shaggy. Scrappy, just worry about yourself being the bravest and call it a day. Funny how in the Scooby-Doo movie, he was considered the villain after the Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. gang pretty much kicked him out. Where he went too far talking about he's the leader of the pack. Not to mention that was pretty gross where he urinated on Daphne. Talking about it was an accident. Yeah, sure it was an accident. Anyways, it was pretty cool and epic to see him as the villain in the movie. And he deserved it. Let's not forget Lucy Van Pelt from the Peanuts cartoons. The girl is just mean. We talk about Angelica. Well, Lucy is up there. I guess you can say Lucy was Angelica before Angelica even existed. I mean, Lucy is mean. She goes around calling people like Charlie Brown blockheads, even though he doesn't even have a blockhead. His head is like round like a basketball, but whatever. I just don't like how she always moves the football way, where she doesn't even allow Charlie Brown to kick the football. And let's not forget that It's Your First Kiss Charlie Brown episode, when Charlie Brown was determined to win the game for them. You know what Lucy did? She moved the football away and caused Charlie Brown to not kick it. Charlie Brown, screaming as usual, ah! Why would Lucy do that? It's like she gets a kick out of screwing around, messing Charlie Brown's life. It's like she wants him to fail. Why would you do that? Why couldn't you do that when you're not at school like you usually do? But at a football game, that was important for you guys to win. What on earth, Lucy? And then she had the nerve talking about, yeah, you got some nerve showing your face, Charlie Brown. Yeah, well, you got some nerve showing your face and acting like you weren't the reason why you guys lost that football game. And then she had the nerve to talk about, who on earth would want to date you? Why would the queen want to date you after what you did today, messing up the game? Well, you know what, Lucy? Who on earth wants to be around your bitchy ass? And then her and the redheaded girl and Peppermint Patty, out of all people, laughed at him. Even Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty, I thought you liked Chuck. I thought y'all was cool. Poor Charlie Brown. And I thought George of Seinfeld had it bad. I mean, Charlie Brown considered a loser is a whole nother level. Poor Charlie Brown. He had his face blushing and everything. And he's like, oh, come on. Why you guys consider me a loser? Why you always like to make fun of me? Haven't I suffered enough? That's okay. Because at least Family Guy, in their version, they have Peter whooping Lucy's ass. And then finally allowing Charlie Brown to kick the ball. Thank you, Family Guy. And let's thank Robot Chicken for that one scene. Charlie Brown stops, and then he kicks Lucy instead of football. And I like how he said, that's for years for humiliation, bitch. Yeah. Oh, man, I was laughing my butt off so hard when he said that. I mean, Charlie Brown was pretty much funny in that one Charlie Brown Robot Chicken episode. That, and when he was talking about the teacher saying that 111 crap. And let's not forget, Marcy and Peppermint Patty were kissing after Charlie Brown said strong Christian overtones the first time. The second time repeated saying, I said strong Christian overtones. Like he was telling them, did you not hear me the first time? What are you doing? Give Robot Chicken their props. This is why I love Robot Chicken. This is the reason why it's been on for the past 11 years. Oh hell, Robot Chicken. Can't stand how she always picks on her brother Linus. Why she always messing with the boy? Always constantly bitching and complaining about him sucking his thumb and calling his blanket stupid. You and that stupid blanket. Lucy, you and your same old bitchiness. Why are you messing with your brother? His blanket is not stupid. It's just a blanket. He loves it, and that's all that matters. He not messing with you, so why you messing with him? Then she got the nerve to give people knuckle sandwiches. If you don't put that knuckle sandwich fist down already, or you gonna be the one that gets the slugging. Well guys, this has been my top 15 most hated cartoon characters honorable mentions video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.